All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80! They can't hang with us. 21. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here we go.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
53 to Mike, 53. Hey, Delta. Wildfield. Mike, 53. 53, Mike. All day. 53 to Mike. 53.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
One, Omaha.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Watch the back.
Mike, 5.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo is complete to Jones.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line.
21. Hey, Alpha.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, I'm coming up.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On first down, it's Vaughn. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man. That's Harry. 30. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. N'Keal Harry. 82 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Jones has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo caught by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33.
A gain of 16 yards.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11. Mike, 53. Go. 12. Check.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
Mike, number 53.
I got it. 64. 13.
Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike. Watch the flag.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to air one out into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Short throw underneath to Hurst, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here comes Pettis on the return. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Got a man. That's Allison. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
I got you. Ringo. 21. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop.
Mike, 53, Mike. Here we go. 53 to Mike.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Hey, gun. 12. Let's go. Hey, we got
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
11.
Play action. Garoppolo. Complete to Jones. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Here we go. 120. 53, mine. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check mine. 21. Here we go. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Two. I got you. Check 55 to mine. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 55 is mine, guys. Move. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Caught here by Bell. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Switch gears.
Now Garoppolo. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Dante Pettis. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Right back to him on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. Catch is made by Harry. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. David Njoku with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
21.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Here we go.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
It's caught. Jones. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Check 53. And let's get this.
White.
53. Mike.
Hey, echo.
53's the mic. 53's the mic. Watch the run.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
They'll run on first down. It's Vaughn, and he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Black. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Tavecchio. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Alert! 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 53's the man. Haywood! Check right, check right.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
21.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. That's complete. It's Bell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down now, Carney, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carney, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Check. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
2nd and 13. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd down, Carney. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. With just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Come on, set. 8 together.
Check.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
On 1st down, Vaughn. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Check. 53's Mike.
We're pretty quiet, team. Pretty quiet.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Vaughn. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Black. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
53's the mic.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
2nd down and inches. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On third down, it's Vaughn. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
On first down, Garoppolo. He completes it to Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Here we go. Black 80! Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 13. Say hut. Say hut.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Going for the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On play action, now Garoppolo looking downfield, and this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Here we go, D.
That went into the hands of Hamilton. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's set a tone. Check 53's Mike. Check 53.
2nd and 2. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now back to throw. Eluded, and a big loss is here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. C.J. Mosley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go again. 53's the mic. 53, check.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here we go,
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Hey, gun. 11. Hey, I-7.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, alert!
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make it good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go again.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Vaughn. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
Complete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 7 yards from the 7.